Hey everybody, this is Stalker13R coming at you with another episode. We're going to play the T110E5 today, get some more Tier 10 action in. We're going to play on Ghost Town. It's another map that I haven't showcased on the channel yet. So we're going to get in there and we're going to talk about working as a team today. And it's the team that works together as a team that generally wins, not the team that has the superstar on it. So if your focus is to try to be in the superstar or trying to get up to where you're in the top, 3 positions, top 5 positions on a regular basis, you don't really need to do that to have a positive impact on the game. And a lot of times the game can be lost because your guys that are going to come out in the middle of the pack are gonna try to push too hard trying to get those numbers on the board, and they're gonna get taken out by pushing farther than they can back up with their skill. So just working together as a team and getting things done. Now on the T110E5, even trying to work weak spots on tanks, I have a lot of trouble getting as many penetrations as I need to versus how many hits I have. And that's whether or not I'm using premium rounds or not. It doesn't make a big effect, up here in the top tiers, whether you're using that premium ammo, because you're either hitting the right spot where you need to go through and you're going to go through, or you're just not going to get there. At least that's what has been my experience, for the most part. Now, yeah, there's a lot of cases that you can get into that would say that that's not always true, but in general, if you're not doing it with regular rounds, APCR probably isn't going to help a whole lot. Like right here, I missed that shot wide as heck and took one in the face. But we got that Tiger 2 spotted, so now we can get up on the corner and start playing like a regular person. And we got that light tank chased off for now. So I'm just going to sneak right up here and see if I can't give this Tiger 2 one to think about, because I don't want him to get one in on me and not get mine back. But we've got better things to do than worry about a Tiger 2 now, because we got this E100 showing up. And it's certainly a challenge to get penetrations on this vehicle. So, we'll switch it over to sniper mode, and that way you can see what I've got going on here. And what I'm going to do is put it right down here in his track since I have my partner tanks, and they're going to be working around. And they've got it figured out, so all I'm going to worry about is just keeping this guy tracked, keeping him fixed in place, because those track target assist ribbons are coming in. That means that my partner tanks are getting that damage. And that's what's really going to make the plays here. I know I'm going to have a challenge, and maybe I'll get every other one through. He's at a bit of an angle to me, so I'm not at an ideal angle to penetrate, but I am at a great angle, and I've got a big enough gun that one shot's going to keep that track down on him. And look at that. Working as a team, we've got him put down. So we'll just move on to the rest of the game now and see what we can't get done out here. I play a lot of different tanks, and one of the challenges of having such a big garage is that you're not as familiar with each individual tank. So I'm going to come around the corner here, and I am going to have gun depression to get onto this guy. But it's not often I play this map in this tank, and I don't know that I just don't have gun depression from up here. So that's one of those things where, being familiar, the guy that drives one tank, fear the guy that has one tank in his garage, because he's going to be really good with it. And that was an example of one time that, I paid a little bit of a price, cost us a little bit of time, didn't really affect the outcome of the game much, but, would that have been one of those moments where a clutch play was needed? I certainly missed that opportunity. Those are the kind of things you've just got to kind of put back in the old bank and think about those for your future games and not making those mistakes again. So now we've got guys on the right, we've got guys on the left, we've got that little tank that's still off there. I'm worried about getting pinched in between them here. And I don't want to spend the whole game distracted by this guy. He's the first tank I saw in the game. And he's still running around being a nuisance, and he's on full health. But I can't let him go ahead and tie both of us up and stall out this whole flank over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the push. And we're going to get around here and deal with these people that are over to the left. And then I'll try to back up and run over this giant pile, because I'm not looking at where I'm going. So now that left side's taken care of. And somebody came through from the middle to distract that light tank. Just having that other tank there distracting that light tank means that I can turn the back of my tank to that auto loader and not have to worry about taking a whole clip. Because I'm on low enough health, he could clip me out. So I'm going to go ahead and poke and expose, try to get them to turn their barrels my way. But they didn't turn them my way quite long enough, so I lost my partner tank. Sorry about that. We're going to go ahead and make it a twofer. I'm going to get the shot in that I can. I'm going to try to back up, and I'm reloaded, but just at the wrong second. I needed one more second to get that reload. That's okay, because here we go. This is the first guy I saw in the game. He's the last guy I'll see. I'm just going to auto-aim. No skill required. So there it is. Average game. The games where that damage and kills are spread out throughout the whole team are usually the games where you're winning. The games where it's just one or two guys doing it, they're usually not going in the victory category. So 1730 damage, nothing huge. 1500 on the assist for all that track target hit. You know, that makes it an average game. So, you know, you can see there today, 11 hits, 6 penetrations. Those other hits today were those tracking target hits. So that's where the rest of them went. But you can see that if you look at the top two players on both teams, they got 4,000 damage and 3,000 damage. We got 2,700 and 1,700. So they've definitely got us beat there. But where we really made up that ground is all of this in the middle. 2,000 to 740, 1,400 to 1,100, 1,700 to 345, 1,143 to 227. So that's really where the damage difference between the two teams is. So if you're a guy that regularly comes in the middle of the pack, or even, in the bottom 5, don't try to be the top player in every game you get into. Just get in there and try to work together with your team and stay alive to get your gun one more shot. And, you'll get used to what that battle rhythm is. Because oftentimes those players at that lower end of the list, they're trying to be at the top of the list and they push too hard and they bite off more than they can chew and they end up getting their gun taken out of the game. So go ahead and pick a partner tank and just stick with somebody and help them work their targets. Because just getting one more shot in is what's going to make the difference between a win and a loss for all those guys in the middle and the bottom of the list. So, you don't have to be at the top. It's usually the middleman that wins the game. I'm Stalker13R, and thanks for watching.